This guy brought you the Five of Cups. Whatever they came in with, it was emotional disappointment. They brought you sadness. Look at this. We wanted to clarify the Knight of Cups. Who is this person? What did they bring in? We got the Five of Cups. They brought in emotional disappointment, loss. What do they have to say to you? I mean, it's very clear that whatever you're feeling in the present moment in your heart space, this person instigated, I used that word earlier, instigated that feeling. When we clarified the Knight of Cups, we got the Five of Cups, which is what you're feeling in the present moment. This Knight of Cups, when we asked what they had to say to you, we got, I regret lying to you. Yeah, they might have put on a show. They presented themselves as one thing and they turned out to be another. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your general tarot reading for January 2021. Thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. My name's Amanda. I'm at Lunasync Tarot. If this reading resonates with you, please do hit that like button. It helps the reading to circulate amongst others and gain more traction. Consider subscribing to my channel. I do general tarot readings and love readings for each sign for each month. If you're interested in a personal reading, I'm doing those now. The link is below in the description box. Today we're going to take a look at your heart, your mind, your body. We'll look at the past, present, and the future. And we will pull a few cards to clarify and a card of guidance or advice towards the end. So let's sync up. I've been shuffling your cards off camera. I'm going to give it one last shuffle. And we'll split the deck 3 ways and we'll get going here. Aquarius, January 2021. This is in the position of your heart, the Five of Cups. Ooh, are you feeling some sadness right now? Focusing on what is lost. This also indicates regret, disappointment, particularly emotional disappointment. I mean, disappointment where the heart is concerned, where matters of love are concerned, because it is the Suit of Cups. That's in the position of your heart and also in the position of the present moment. In the position of your mind, what you think about it all. We have Judgment. Wow. A shift in your perspective. You might have learned something. Some information might have come your way that has sort of blown open your perspective on a love matter. This also indicates a new awakening. You know, taking it to the next level in terms of your own personal development. Something has come in, you've heard the call, and now you're able to move forward in a direction that is entirely new. So that's in the position of your mind and what you think about it all. That's a very global perspective, a 30,000 foot view perspective. So I see that as a positive thing. In the position of your body or your foundation is the Eight of Cups. Walking away. I feel like you've walked away from a situation. It's really caused you to go deep with your feelings, with your emotions. I mean, this is a walking away that came after a time of contemplation. It wasn't hasty. It wasn't impulsive. Like you'd been thinking about it for a long time. This was something that at one point brought you emotional fulfillment, brought you happiness, that satisfied you, emotional contentment. But now it's time. It's time. There's an element of divine timing here for you to move on. This is in your foundation, the foundation of your reading. In the past, we have the Fool. Interesting. Yeah, taking that leap. Open, receptive, trusting, full of faith. Also dropping your baggage in order to move in a new direction. This is like beginner's mind. It's also like a tabula rasa, a totally clean slate. A new beginning in your past. In your present, you are feeling like you're feeling it. Like, oh, this hurts. Emotional disappointment. In the future, we have, Five of Swords. This is a sting. I don't like to see this coming in the future, but we'll clarify. This is like a conflict. Yeah, it's like a winner takes all conflict. It is a conflict that's devoid of compassion and empathy. And then if it's not an outright conflict in the material world, like an actual conflict with someone, then it is just sort of a sting felt in your mind, a negative sting. It's like anxiety, mental conflict, mental anxiety. Okay, so we'll clarify that. I see a lot of really strong positive cards here, particularly where it comes to judgment and the way that you think about it, and the Fool in the past. However, there is emotional disappointment. There's some sort of conflict that's felt mentally and emotionally. You had to walk away from something, leaving something behind. But I feel like that was a wise choice made after a time of contemplation. So you really thought it through. Let's clarify these cards. What is this emotional disappointment about? I feel like you have, like, it's like this new opportunity became available to you. Oh, you're pursuing your ultimate emotional happiness. Like, this is what you want. Whatever was happening in the past here that you're feeling this emotional disappointment about, that you had to walk away from, it's in pursuit of this. Like, you knew that it was only going to take you to a certain level. And what you wanted was the Ten of Cups, your ultimate wish fulfillment, your ultimate emotional fulfillment, your ultimate joy. But yeah, when you're in pursuit of what is truly going to make you happy, sometimes things have to fall away. Situations and people have to fall away. You have to walk away from certain situations in order to open the door, you know, for this new beginning that will ultimately lead you to your Ten of Cups. What did you have to walk away from in your foundation? The Eight of Cups. Plumbing the depths of your emotions here in your foundation. You might be feeling this in your body, fatigue, depression. It might be manifesting physically. You might be somatizing. I think that's the word, where when your emotions begin to manifest physically. King of Wands. Was it a King of Wands character that you needed to walk away from? A personality? What are these called? The cards that show the pages, the knights, the queens, the kings. These are personality cards, typically indicating energies that are surrounding us, people that we are interacting with in our daily lives. We asked the question what you had to walk away from, and the King of Wands came up. This is somebody who is older, more mature, has a network that he or she knows how to leverage, in a position of leadership and authority, highly charismatic, sexy, visionary. So I feel like maybe you walked away from a partner, a love connection with this type of personality. What is this judgment in the way that you think about it all? This is a completion of some sort. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you walked away from something that was established for you, that you built with another person, but wasn't bringing you the satisfaction that you expected it to. And now you're looking at other options. You're looking at your own personal passion. You're looking and learning about what it is that makes you feel alive, that brings you that zhuzh, you know, that zest, that passion for life. This is a personal sort of development quest that will result in the completion of a cycle, but also a brand new awakening, a new beginning for you. What is this Fool in the past? I love the Fool. The Fool is one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck. So wise. Think about how sort of skilled psychologically, psychically, or emotionally, maybe both, skilled that you must be in order to adopt beginner's mind, in order to clean the slate, to approach something with a blank slate, to embark upon a journey with no baggage. bunch of cards fell out here, so I'm going to read them all. Whatever this new opportunity, new beginning is in the past, you did experience a great deal of anxiety around it, sleepless nights, insomnia, waking up from a nightmare but still feeling like you're in it. It might have made you feel ungrounded, disconnected from your self-reliance, self-sufficiency. Like maybe it made you feel like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know if I have the connection and relationship with myself that I need in order to embark upon this journey. Wow. This is an ending, but it's in the reverse. So there's like a lack of acceptance about it. Like a refusal to see. Yeah, Tower moment. Came in quite suddenly. Everything, the foundation, just shook to the ground. Shook you to the core. Kind of came in very suddenly. Was maybe surprising or shocking. But something that you had built upon. Reminds me of this Ten of Pentacles energy here. Something that was established. Something that took a long time to get established. Something that took a lot of effort to get established. Came crashing to the ground. Maybe somebody else came in with a love offer that triggered all of this. The Knight of Cups is moving on your emotions, moving particularly where it comes to romance and love. You know, somebody takes action around their feelings and comes forth with an offer of love. Because then we have this ultimate wish fulfillment. I'm getting a different storyline here as well. It could be that somebody came in with an offer of love. You thought it was your ultimate wish fulfillment, but ultimately it brought you this sort of emotional pain, this disappointment. Take it how it resonates. I like to read these cards in a variety of ways because there's a lot of you out there. So providing alternate or all, not all, but a lot of different interpretations of the same cards, and there are. You can interpret these cards differently, is important, I think, for that reason. But what we have here in the present moment, again, is this emotional disappointment. And it could be that you thought that this thing was one thing and it turned out to be another. It could be that you're going in pursuit of your ultimate wish fulfillment, the thing that truly makes you happy, but there's also this sadness, regret, associated with walking away. This walking away has you sunk deep into your feels, and it could be manifesting physically because this is in the position of your body, also in the position of your foundation. Okay, let's get to the Five of Swords in the potential outcome, potential future outcome. Gotta say, I'm not really liking that card there. Good. So what is this Five of Swords about? In the future for Aquarius. Here we go. Harmony in reverse. So now listen, this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. In the Osho Zen deck. These are the same cards. Harmony in reverse. Disharmony. Yeah, for some of you there is something shook to the ground. You left something behind in pursuit of your emotional wish fulfillment. It's bringing about some feelings of depression, emotional sadness, disappointment, loss. In the future, I feel like there was the reason why you walked away is that you were in pursuit of this ultimate wish fulfillment. But in the future, it's almost like you're finding out that this wasn't what you thought it was. We have the Ten of Cups upright. And then like immediately, this is in the past to future progression. In the present, we have the Ten of Cups upright. In the future, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Causing some sort of mental conflict, anxiety, anguish. Let's dig a little bit deeper into that. Clarify the Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse, please. There is a disconnect between your heart and your mind. King of Swords in reverse. Temperance. Gosh, this is a lot. These are a lot of cards. I'm going to read them all quickly. Somebody's acting very cold, distant, disconnected. A call for balance, patience. A blending of energies. This one speaks of divine timing to me as well. Whatever new beginning was happening in the past, it's now showing up in the reverse. Dare I say that for some of you, there was a new beginning in the past. Somebody came forth with an offer. You thought it was your ultimate wish fulfillment, but it brought you emotional disappointment. The new beginning, the excitement that you had about the new beginning in the past is now manifesting as anxiety. What is this? Two of Wands in reverse. There's something here about a choice. It's like the wrong choice. Reunion, reconciliation. This is also seen as the third party card. Could be that you got into something and realized that there were more people involved than you anticipated. There's a third influence that's coming in here. Yeah, there's a lack of progression where this passionate new beginning was concerned. We have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Wow, I mean, this is just like all coming through. Like, wow, lots of information here. The Sun in reverse is just, you know, there's not the clarity here that I had hoped for. There's not the happiness here that I had hoped for, that I had anticipated. Somebody made a sneaky move, dishonesty, manipulation. And again, we have a choice. Left with a new decision to make, all clarifying the future, which is the Five of Swords. Wow. This is a lot, Aquarius. Let's recap. In the position of your heart, in the present moment, you're feeling disappointed, loss, regret. Walked away from something. Walked away potentially from a King of Wands type figure. Could have been a husband, could have been a wife. The kings are mature, established. Yeah. Walked away from something that was established. Home life, family life, a life built together. In pursuit of something else. Looking at developing something new. Learning about something new. This could be your personal passion. What makes you truly happy? I do feel like that's underneath it, right? Like I want to find what makes me happy with the Ten of Cups coming up here in the present moment. There is, though, sort of this twist to the story. What you thought was going to bring you happiness, what you were walking away from in order to achieve this emotional fulfillment, ultimate wish fulfillment, ended up not being the thing that you thought it was. It took a lot to walk away from this thing, didn't it? You were like, I'm going to give it up my all. I'm going to drop all my preconceptions, all my biases, all my baggage, and pursue this new beginning. And, you know, it brought anxiety, sort of an ungroundedness. It brought a lot of questions with it. How do I hold these? Do I have enough? Am I enough? It might have brought instability, emotional, mental instability, psychological instability. And I just mean like anxiety, right? I'm not talking about, mental illness necessarily, but anxiety, instability, where it comes to the way that you think about yourself, your self-worth. Could have felt very painful, could have been very sudden and very shocking, the way that this whole thing came crashing down in order for you to pursue this new beginning. Somebody did instigate this with an offer of love. There's a possibility that for some of you, this offer of love that you thought was your ultimate wish fulfillment turned out to be the opposite. Because we do have, again, the Ten of Cups in reverse, clarifying this negative sting, this conflict in the future. Maybe the Knight of Cups turned out to be this King of Swords energy, which is really, this person is very cold, very divorced from their emotions. They rely entirely on their analysis, their logic, their plan, their strategy. This is somebody who strategizes their way through intimate relationships. It's about manipulation, and we do have the Seven of Swords card, which is about dishonesty, lack of transparency, a sneaky move, manipulation. This person might have just turned out to be somebody that you have the qualities. This person might have turned out to have the qualities that you just did not expect. You thought they were one thing and then they turned out to be another. This passion is not moving forward. There might have been a third influence in this situation. We have the Three of Cups. I'm gonna do one of those. In the future, what you end up with is this juggling energy. Somebody might be juggling you. You might be juggling a situation or another person. There's this call to get balanced and to make another decision, to make another choice. All right? Okay. If this reading is resonating with you, hit the like button and also consider subscribing to my channel. We're going to continue. I want to look at this Knight of Cups. Is this somebody that came in the past with an offer to you? Who are they? What are their qualities? What were they coming forth with? Ooh, Five of Cups. Ooh, yeah. This guy, girl, whoever. This guy brought you the Five of Cups. Whatever they came in with, it was emotional disappointment. They brought you sadness. Look at this. We wanted to clarify the Knight of Cups. Who is this person? What did they bring in? We got the Five of Cups. They brought in emotional disappointment, loss. Okay. Okay. Let us pull a card of guidance for you. Whoa, all the cards fell out. As you navigate this situation, I am feeling called to pull a message for you from this person, this Knight of Cups person that brought in emotional disappointment. What do they have to say? What do they have to say to you? I mean, it's very clear that whatever you're feeling in the present moment in your heart space, this person instigated, I used that word earlier, instigated that feeling. When we clarified the Knight of Cups, we got the Five of Cups, which is what you're feeling in the present moment. Rejection, potentially. Ooh. This Knight of Cups. Oh, my gosh. This Knight of Cups, when we asked what they had to say to you, we got, I regret lying to you. Yeah, they might have put on a show. They presented themselves as one thing, and they turned out to be another. There was a manipulation, a deception. And I feel like that manipulation and deception had to do with who they are. A masquerade. Okay, my dear Aquarius. This is pretty intense reading. Let's pull a card of guidance for you. These Cards are sticking. Card of guidance for Aquarius, please. Now you have another choice to make. You feel uncertain, slightly concerned about the choice. You don't feel totally grounded. Your emotions are up and down. You might be feeling some depression, fatigue, lethargy. Plumbing the depths. This is shadow work. Vesta, home. Some of you might want to return home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. There may be this person that regrets lying to you, may be moving out of your home, away from your home. Leave a comment below. Let me know how this resonates and how this is shaking out. I see a lot of different personalities here. I see the Knight of Cups as one personality in your life and the King of Wands as another. Be really curious to know how this looks for you. So leave a comment below. Let's read about Vesta. Home. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets and pillows, or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. Nice. This increases your energy level, which automatically shifts all outward appearances toward the better. Watch how these simple steps recharge the flame within everyone in your home. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new with vigor and irresistible invitation. So various meanings of this card are: you're moving to a new home, you've just moved, a new person is moving in, someone is moving out. Make up your mind. There is increased romance and or harmony in the home. A problem with neighbors is resolving. Clear the space in your home. Remodel. Know that your home is safe and protected. And about Vesta. Vesta is the Roman goddess of home and hearth. Vesta is a fire goddess who brings warmth to households, both as temperature and as an emotion. In ancient Rome, a temple in her honor bore a flame that burned continually. That's cool. Call upon Vesta to oversee any changes you'd like to make in your living situation. Okay, so for some of you, this does involve somebody that you're living with. But also, it's prescriptive advice. It's very practical prescriptive advice. It's like, I do see that you're dealing with some intense emotions around loss, disappointment, possibly manifesting physically in the form of depression. So the prescriptive advice is to bring fire to your living situation, to your living environment. Bring that warmth in order to kind of spark that inside of yourself. So your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and sort of like flip that, right? So if you're feeling cold, disconnected emotionally, there's actual things that you can do to shift that energy, and it has to do with your home environment. So for some of you, that's just guidance for how you can kind of shift this energy of emotional loss, disappointment, and depression. Okay? Aquarius, I am wishing you the best in January 2021. Take good care.